Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Many of you are new into the world of precious metals, and I want to say welcome. This will be the best decision you've ever made in your entire life. I'm going to show you where to buy your silver from, and also more importantly, why you should be buying this type of silver. So before we jump into this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe. If you're new, I post daily videos giving you the newest, latest, freshest information in the world of gold and silver. With that said, let's jump into this video. So you see a site called APMEX. It stands for American Precious Metals Exchange. It is the top dog for silver dealers, right? You want to be buying from places like this because they will ensure your silver is real. Also, if the coin comes scratched up from shipping, whatever the case is, they will refund you or send another coin that's up to par. Places like eBay has a no return policy and you're screwed. So you want to buy from places like this, especially as a beginner. I also like APMEX because they have this interface where if you go to your account, you can go to current holdings and it shows you every time you order on here, it automatically goes into your portfolio and shows how much or every single coin you've bought, but also how much it's appreciated. So over the last 7 years I've had my account on here, I've spent $2,000, but my current asset value is $5,518, right? So I've made around $3,000. It also shows your holdings compared to gold. Now this is not my entire silver stack. This is just the purchases I've made on this specific company for this specific site. I use a lot of Provident Metals, JM Bullion, Modern Coin Mart, SD Bullion for other purchases, and I go to my local coin shop, right? As a beginner, you want to figure out what type of stacker you're going to be because that is definitely going to determine where you buy from. See, there is no Walmart of silver stacking. APMEX is the best place because they have the largest, most diverse supply for the best prices. But sometimes other places might have better prices. For instance, if you want to buy a panda, then maybe Provident Metals has the best prices for pandas. But let's say you're looking to buy a kookaburra, then maybe APMEX has the best prices for kookaburras. Or maybe you're looking into poured silver. Somewhere else might have the best prices for those. So before you buy your coins, figure out what type of coin you want to buy and then search around. If you don't really know yet, if you want to experiment since you're a beginner, go to APMEX. They have tons of different types of coins. You can go to their best sellers. You can look around. There's a lot of sales stuff. They usually have some type of daily deals page. It's definitely the best place to go. Let's check this out as if I was a new silver stacker coming onto this site. So I would go to clearance probably. Let's see. None of this stuff really interests me. This is more of numismatic stuff, slabbed stuff. So let's go to best sellers, right? Let's go to best sellers. Now as a beginner, I'm going to be wanting to get as much silver as I can for as cheap as possible. This means bullion. This means buying coins like American Eagles, Canadian Maple Leafs, even generic rounds, right? Let's look at some rounds. So we can go on here. We look through American Eagles, Maple Leafs, Britannias, Kangaroos. Now we can go to rounds, which are over here. So let's go to rounds by weight. Now you can let's do 1 ounce silver rounds because that's the ideal weight. And now you can see rounds are relatively cheap. You can also get a top pick, which is secondary market, which means you can buy, you spend this price and they'll give you a round of whatever is in stock for them. You won't get an exact coin like these other listings, but you'll get a generic round of some sort, and it's going to be cheaper than buying from like this coin, which is $31 or $33. When it comes to rounds, it really does not matter about the design. Rounds are specifically buying the silver for the metal content, has nothing to do about the design whatsoever. Coins are different than rounds. Coins actually have a denomination, right? American Silver Eagles actually have a value of $1, right? Maple Leafs have a value of $5. These coins, these rounds don't have any value. at all. So you want to, when you're looking around, you want to be buying mostly rounds or coins that are cheap to spot price. Spot price is the current price of silver. You can see right now silver is $27.67 up here. So you're going to want to buy your coins closest to that price as possible. Now let's go over to American Eagles, because this is probably where you're going to be also buying a lot of your you're gonna be buying a lot of your American Eagles. They're better than rounds because they are a coin. They're a government-backed bullion coin. They're made by an actual mint. It's and it's going to be beneficial for you in the long run because they can grow numismatic value over time, especially some of the older American Eagles. But they're also a lot harder to fake since they are government-backed coins. So ideally, if you have enough money and you're trying to make a large investment and you want the best way to go, buy a tube of American Eagles. That by far, as a beginner, even as an experienced stacker, is the best way to go. Buying as much silver as you can for as cheap as possible. You don't want to diversify into these really expensive coins yet, because one, you don't really understand the market of those coins. You could easily make a very bad mistake. In the beginning, you just want to build a foundation. Just buy a whole bunch of silver for as cheap as possible. That's where you're going to start off at. You need a foundation, right? Just like if you're building a house, if the foundation is weak, the house will collapse eventually. You want to stack bullion in the beginning. Then after a year or two, after you have a lot of silver, stacked up, then you can diversify, you can branch off to other more expensive coins. But the whole point of buying bullion, buying really cheap silver in the beginning, is because you want to lower your dollar per ounce, your dollar per cost average. If you start off buying really expensive coins, then the average ounce of your entire portfolio is going to be up. Let's say you're buying a lot of pandas that are around $40, $50. The average cost of your stack per ounce is going to be around $45. You want to get that as low as possible, because like you see in my holdings, I've made around $3,000, and a lot of these coins were just simply bullion. But I invested properly. I could have easily been in the negative if I would have invested that money the wrong way, or bought or spent it in different types of silver. So I'm trying to teach you how to profitably, successfully buy, especially as a beginner. Now, there's also, let's go to the deals tab. So there's deals where right now you can get like a 2020 Britannia. This is actually a pretty good deal right here. Britannias are a pretty nice coin. There's nothing special about them though, because the design doesn't change. As a beginner, if you are, let's say you've been stacking for a couple months already watching this video, and you do want to start branching out into some semi-numismatic coins. Semi-numismatic coins are, they have a little bit of the best of both worlds, right? There's bullion, and then there's numismatics. Well, semi-numismatics have a little bit of bullion, but they also have some numismatic value. For instance, a kookaburra or a panda. Pandas and kookaburras are called semi-numismatic coins because, yes, they have the bullion, they're sold for their metal content, but since the design changes every year, since there's very low mintage numbers per year for these coins, it also gives them a collectible value as well. So it's almost like semi-numismatic is kind of contradicting, but it makes sense. I just call it high premium silver. It has a high premium. But these coins can be good because they're not pegged to spot price. For instance, let's say spot price is $25 and you buy an American Eagle for $25 and you also buy a Panda right when it comes out for $25. And 10, 15 years down the line, that if spot price is still $25, that American Eagle will have literally made you $0 because it's pegged to spot price. On the other hand, the Panda or the kookaburra that you bought for $25 10, 15 years ago will have drastically went up in price. So you want to diversify. You want to have the base core of your silver stack as bullion, but you can diversify after a while into some high premium silver. Now, you don't want to only buy high premium silver because the chance of silver staying at $25 in the next 10, 15 years is highly unlikely. This is kind of just a security measure to protect yourself that no matter what, you will be getting some gains. So I'm trying to think what else I should incorporate in this video. We've already gone over the best places to buy. We've also gone over why you should be buying these types of coins. Some other things to look out for. Do not buy silver on eBay, right? Like I said in the beginning of the video, I know that you think you can find deals on eBay, but there is so much fake silver going around on that site, it's just not worth the risk. Not only could it be fake silver, but a lot of times there's scams going around in different ways you wouldn't normally think. For instance, I've got scammed on eBay once in my life. I was a new stacker. It was probably about 5-6 years ago. And I wanted to buy, I collect pandas, right? I collect older pandas because they have very, very, very low mintage numbers. They're beautiful coins, highly collectible, and you can make a lot of money if you get a good deal on some of these. Now, I was buying a 2013 slabbed panda. Slabbed means it's in a capsule. It's from PCGS. It's one of the two slabbed providers you want to get from, NGC or PCGS. And it was MS70, which is in perfect condition. MS70 is literally the highest grade you can go. Perfect condition coin. So there was, he took a couple pictures of the coin, on the front and the back. I typed in the serial number on PCGS to make sure that that was the coin that's supposed to be in there. Just doing everything to make sure that my coin's legit, and it was. So when the coin arrives, there was a little spot on the back that had a milk spot on it. And he purposely didn't show that part of the coin when he was taking pictures. But he took around 4 or 5 pictures, just not of that specific little area. So I might as well have busted the coin out of the slab. That coin's condition is completely gone now. Yes, it was an MS70, so it costed a lot more money than a normal 2013 Panda, but it wasn't an MS70 anymore because there was a milk spot on it. So I was screwed. Now, it's not like that really hurt my bank account too much. I'm actually glad that happened because I learned a lesson. You're going to make a lot of mistakes stacking silver, but as long as you don't beat yourself up, if you take it as an opportunity to learn from it and grow from it, you'll never make that mistake again, and it's only going to make you a better silver stacker. Now, I also recommend buying coin capsules because, yes, bullion can be touched with your hand, right? Bullion really doesn't mean too much, but if you're getting into BU coins like Brilliant Uncirculated American Eagles, see, if I went on this site right now and I went to buy an American Eagle, it would be a BU coin, which stands for Brilliant Uncirculated, which means it's never been touched by human hands. If you go to your local coin shop and buy American Eagles, they most likely won't be BU. They'll be coins that someone smudged all over that's had in their junk drawer for 20 years, and that's fine. It's fine to have either or, but if you are buying coins online, they are in pristine condition. So even American Eagles, you might as well keep in a coin pouch, a coin flip, or a capsule to ensure that condition, because later on down the line, think about your potential buyer, your potential customer. Would your potential customer want to buy a coin that's never been touched by human hands or some janky, old, scratched up coin, right? Especially if they're around the same price. So coin capsules are very interesting. Some people love them, some people hate them. All right, let's see if there's any capsules on here. Yeah, see, when you buy pandas, they come with capsules already. This is a direct fit capsule. I like the black gaskets personally. Let's see if they have the black gasket. Yeah, see, these are the capsules I use. So depending upon the coin you buy, if it's 40 millimeters, 39, whatever, there's different size capsules. You just want to see what size your coin is and then fit that to the to the capsule, right? And these look really nice because there's a little like inside, it's like a little styrofoam almost like black part that makes the coin pop out. And you want to buy these. Now people say, why would you pay $1.19? That's so much money, especially if you have hundreds if not thousands of ounces. Well, think about this. And by the way, you would never buy black gasket these capsules on here, go to airtights.com or go to On Fire Guy's eBay page. Way cheaper. But even if they're 60 cents, let's say it's a 60 cents capsule, which is still pretty high. You can get better deals than that even. I would rather pay 60 cents to ensure that coin's condition is always perfect, pristine, rather than not put it in a capsule and the coin's condition gets, I get scratched on it or smudged or milk spotted. Then the entire condition of that coin is gone. So I would rather pay 60 cents to ensure my coin is in perfect condition rather than not keeping it in a capsule and losing tens, if not hundreds of dollars, right? Some of these coins will be extremely expensive, especially later down the line. So I would rather pay the 60 cents and insure that coin. It's like an insurance policy, right? It's like a warranty almost. So you want to be careful with that. Also, if you are stacking in a safe, you want to buy silica gel packs, dehumidifiers, tarnish strips, anything to take the moisture out of the air, because that prevents milk spotting as well. Also, if you want to use gloves, there's so many different things. I just am trying to make, see, like a cotton glove pack right here. These are all things that I wish I would have known as a beginner. I would have saved so much money. I'm trying to make this video to go over every single thing you need to start your silver stacking journey profitably, successfully, and conveniently, right? If I would have seen this video when I first started stacking, I would be in a completely different space than I am right now with my stack. I had to learn all these mistakes over the last 7-8 years of me stacking silver, right? But if you're a beginner and you saw this video, then take advantage of it. Go over this video several different times. I've talked about so much in this video that going through it once is probably not going to be enough. I've told you so many different things that you have to take into, you have to apply to your own stack, that it really can't just all process in one video. So that's also why you should be subscribed to my channel. I have I have a playlist on my channel called Silver Stacking for Beginners. It's like a 4 or 5 part playlist. I made it a couple of years ago, but it's an extremely good playlist. I go over 5 different parts, 5 different videos, and each one takes you a little bit farther into your silver stacking journey. For the first part is very, very, very beginner, going over terms. What does numismatic mean, right? What do premiums mean? What is spot price? And then part 2, I go a little bit into the buying world, and then I go into the selling world, because selling is a lot harder than buying. Anyone can go on AppMex and click buy, but not everyone is going to be able to sell that easy. You have to think about, when you're going to sell, you have to turn your stack into a business. You have to turn yourself into a business. It's not going to be as easy as going to your local coin shop, dumping silver on the counter and expecting to get all your money back or make profit. That's not how it works. You're going to have to sell a lot of your silver online, on eBay, finding buyers that are willing to pay that specific price for that coin, right? It can be overwhelming. So I've made a lot of videos breaking down how to profitably sell, conveniently sell, because it can be a full-time job. I'll never forget, someone sent me an email a couple years ago and said, Slayer, right, I'm getting ready to sell a little bit of my stack, but he's like, I didn't realize how much time and energy it would take. Because think about it, if you're selling on eBay, you have to take 4 to 5 pictures per listing, write out a description for every single one of those coins, right? You have to respond to all the people. You have to pay the PayPal fees, the eBay fees. It can be a lot of work, especially doing that with hundreds, if not thousands of ounces. Imagine how many pictures, how much writing that's going to be in management. So that's why I make videos, to tell you how to do that with as conveniently as possible, because there's definitely a lot of techniques and tools that I've learned over the years. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you thought this video was educational, informational, or at least just entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. I post daily videos. The link to AppMex will be in the description, as well as other places, top bullion dealers, trusted bullion dealers as well. Thank you for tuning into this video. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.